guys. Hold on a second. Oh my Lord.
That's me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm, and I want to welcome you to the farm vlog today. Our trusses have arrived. I'm excited, but also incredibly disappointed because way back there is the cabin, and that is where the trusses were supposed to be delivered. The driver got stuck 3 times trying to deliver, and as you can see, he's rutted all the way up through here. So he created several ruts and got stuck, got bogged down. I don't know how he did it. I mean, I don't. Check this one out. So he came so far off the drive that he gut run it right into the mud here. I don't know how difficult that was supposed to be, but he's essentially took up our whole weekend now, and now we got to try to figure out how we're going to move them down to the cabin. There are, I think there's 29 of these, 29 smaller ones, and then some supporting pieces. So I have no idea how we're going to do this, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Greg, my brother-in-law, is out here, and we're going to see if we can ingenuitively get these moved. So yeah, let's do this. It's almost lunchtime, so we've lost the better part of a half day, but hey, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and I'm not sure what we've learned from this, but I don't think it was a win. Sometimes you just have to be grateful for the day, grateful for the opportunity. So that's the last load. Got all of it picked up and moved to the other end of the driveway. So now we can get started on our day. You got it. Hold on a second.
I don't know if I
Oh my Lord.
That's me.
You would have fallen down the wood away. Okay. We're not? Train up. All right. I'm sure I ain't falling back down.
Because we.
Oh, hold on. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm still not on this.
Oh. All right, so Karen and I, so Karen and I have gotten the walk boards now put up. So I think we're now ready to try to raise that first truss. All right. So we got our first truss up. How glorious of a sight is that? We're gonna do one more piece today, and then we're probably gonna call it an evening, simply because Karen and I are both absolutely pooped. Are you pooped? We're pooped. All right. One more piece. Go team. Let's do this. All right, so we got our second truss piece up, and as you can see, I went to the inside facing and 17.5 inches, so I am 16 inch on center right there with a 17.5 inch block. As you can see, I'm right dead on my mark, which is sweet. Dead on my mark over there. So now we will just keep rolling, and we'll keep putting them in right on our marks as we go along. 28 more to go, and we'll be done with one side. Yesterday, after we got finished, I got Karen on the road back home to Nashville, and took me a while to kind of get over the fact that we lost more than a half of a day to simply relocating all the trusses that had been dropped up the driveway. So here's the funniest part of the story. The driver forgot to leave the bucket of Timberlock screws that come with the trusses. So he had to make another trip out here. And when he got out here, we had just finished getting the last batch of trusses moved. And so we had been at it for 6 hours or so. And he pulls up, and we've parked all of our trucks and everything at the very far end of the driveway, way up there at the road. And he comes walking down the driveway and says, "Why aren't you guys pulling your trucks on down here closer to the cabin?" I thought Karen was gonna lose it. She said, "Well, because it was blocked." And he says, "Oh, that's a good reason." Yeah, that was a good reason. Oh my goodness. Such irony. So anyway, got started this morning. Greg, my brother-in-law, is out here helping this morning, and we've already got about another five trusses set. And so we had a little air hose issue, so we had to go grab another air hose. We're going to get back at it today and see how much of this we can knock out. If we can get well over halfway today, man, I'll feel like it's, we've really accomplished something. And we're getting close. We're already, we're making good progress, That old saying, man, if it ain't challenging you, it ain't changing you. And let me tell you, this has been a challenge. I woke up this morning and it's 22 degrees, and I love it. I love it. It makes it a little chilly, a little tough to move around when you're bundled up like the Michelin Man, like, the Stay Puft Marshmallow. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we got some more trusses to get knocked out. Let's do this. All right, well, we are wrapping up the end of the weekend. And as you can see, we've got the first half of the trusses complete. So the back side of the trusses are done. All of them went up pretty nicely, pretty easily. And then the other thing that we knocked out was we've taken down the walk boards that we were using for the back half. And we've put them up here on the front side of the house so that we can do the front half of the trusses. And this is the vaulted side. So they're going to come up and they're going to meet up toward the top. I think it's probably about 2 feet or something like that. 2 feet from the top down. And then the rest of it will be our vaulted ceiling here in the open living area. So really excited to kind of see what that looks like. But we're out of gas. It's time to call it a day. It's been a good day. It's been a productive day. We started out this morning. Remember, first part of the video, it was all about moving the trusses down to the cabin. That took way too long. And so we were only able to get the first 2 up. And the walk boards. So I think we built the walk boards yesterday as well. But today we were rocking and rolling. Greg came and helped me, and man, it was awesome. We knocked it out. So happy with the way it's turning out. Everything was falling on center, and they were all lining up quite nicely. I've got to go back in and put some braces in several of these. Just to make sure that it's really nice and rigid and stable. And I'll do that probably the next time. But yeah, it's another great day on the farm. Hey, glad you guys joined us today. Always look forward to having you guys along for the ride as we continue to build our modern homestead from the ground up, starting with our very own cabin. And until next time, you guys have a great week, and we'll see ya.